Hello there and welcome to today's video. What you're looking at is a 2023 Toyota Hiace. The reason why it has visited us is because it is limited to 100 kilometers per hour. That is the speed limit this particular vehicle comes implemented from the factory. What we are going to be doing essentially is going to be to increase the speed limit from 100 kilometers per hour to 140. Now it is possible to pretty much put it to 200 kilometers per hour where the dash ends, or even go beyond that, depending on what the gearbox allows. But in this particular case, we are actually limiting it to 140 kilometers per hour as per request from the customer. The customer understands that his drivers tend to overspeed, and so he wants to keep the speed at 140 kilometers per hour. Furthermore, 100 kilometers per hour seems to be a bit low, because as you know, if you're anybody who uses Zimbabwe highways, you know that we've got an animal called Yutong bus, and the way sometimes they drive on the road is quite spiteful, if I want to put it that way. You want to overtake, and they see you overtaking, they start to increase their speed so that you actually do not overtake, which can be dangerous. This is a massive bus, 65 passenger bus. It is full of people, and you are just trying to pass because you know he's going to stop on the next stop to try to carry passengers and so forth. But the way that they drive on the road is actually dangerous, as I want to put it. So what he wanted is to at least exceed 140, to get to 140 kilometers per hour, allow them to overtake when they need to overtake, and bring it down to maybe 100 or 120 kilometers as the actual cruising speed. So we see that all the time. We have had, even in the past, guys with other trucks come through and request, what, our speed limit has been governed to X amount, can you just increase it by 15 kilometers per hour, just so that we manage to do a pass if we have to, because we've noticed there's been some issues on the road. So this is essentially what we are going to be doing. So the laws of Zimbabwe pretty much say that as long as your vehicle is 4.6 tons and under, there shouldn't be any problems, right? You should be able to exceed 100 kilometers per hour, and obviously your tachometer should be able to give you accurately what the speed is. However, if your weight is 4.6 and above, you cannot exceed 100 kilometers per hour. So if this vehicle was 4.6 tons and up, then this operation was going to be an illegal operation. So that way, to make sure that it is not illegal, right? So this vehicle pretty much weighs net vehicle mass is at 2.4, and the gross vehicle mass is at 3.5. So we are not breaking any laws doing this. This is pretty much legal, in case you're watching this video and you're also questioning the legality of doing so. So the way that we do it, obviously, is we do it in a controlled environment. As you can see, this is actually being done on the dyno. What we first of all did is we ran it to try to establish if if it is really limiting to 100 kilometers per hour, and this is because of a limiter, or it is because of an engine malfunction. This many times people call us and they say, hey, my car is not exceeding 100 kilometers per hour. I think it has been governed, and it turns out most of the times that the car has got a problem with the pump, or it has got a problem of a turbocharger that is not working very well. So this is what we are really establishing, and after we have established that, that's when the work really begins. In the case of this vehicle, it wasn't only obvious, because obviously it's got stickers saying you cannot go past 100 kilometers per hour, but we did go through our procedures to test and see that this is actually has been governed electronically, and then after we have established that, then, like I said, we can then proceed to actually do the work to increase the speed limit to a higher speed limit as per request of the customer. Now we do get opposite requests where a vehicle gets to 200 kilometers per hour and the customer really wants it lowered because they don't want the vehicle to be abused. It's a vehicle that is being used by the drivers. This is something again that we are able to do here. So this is exactly what the customer wanted. He wanted his vehicle not to exceed 140 kilometers per hour. And this has been done beautifully. Another thing that we have to manage, because I will tell you that in some cases when you try to make such changes, because the way that we implement these changes is we implement them via the engine control unit of the vehicle. Now later model vehicles, sometimes they've got ways to reject any changes, because some of the vehicles will not allow you to make those changes unless it's actually being done by the dealers themselves. So in this case, we also have to do a test to see that after we have made the changes that we have done to the ECM, the vehicle is still able to make the amount of power that it comes with from the factory. So there you have it. It makes 187 horsepower at 438 Newton meters of torque. That is pretty much comparable with what the vehicle comes with from the factory. So I'm pretty happy about the outcome. And we know the customer is going to be happy, and we know that all the changes that we have made, they are safe, reliable, and we are not going to have issues with this vehicle. So if you have got a similar vehicle and you want a similar thing done to your vehicle, where we up the speed limit or we reduce the speed limit, this is something that we can do. All you just have to do is to contact us. Our details are down in the description. If you've got any questions, let me know in the description. I'll be very happy to answer them. Thank you for watching.